A shattered world. Massive multi-ton stone blocks, fractured like glass, lie strewn across the barren Bolivian Altiplano, victims of an ancient, unimaginable cataclysm that erased a highly advanced prehistoric empire. At an altitude of over 12,000 feet, Puma Punku defies orthodox archaeology. The crown jewels of this mystery are the H-blocks. Carved with impossible precision, these interlocking grey and red stones seem almost modular, like modern prefabricated building components designed for rapid assembly. Their surfaces are so smooth they feel almost polished, defying the crude tools of the Bronze Age. These are not soft limestone blocks. They are composed of red sandstone and, far more perplexingly, ultra-hard diorite and granite. Step closer, and the mystery deepens. The interior right angles of the H-blocks are so perfectly square, so razor-sharp, that they cannot be measured with standard archaeological tools. To achieve this level of accuracy, a modern stonemason would require computerized CNC Reuters and diamond-tipped saws, yet these stones are thousands of years old. Look along the grooves. Tiny, perfectly spaced drill holes line the stone's surfaces, uniform in depth and trajectory. But what if they didn't carve these stones at all? A radical scientific theory proposed by materials scientists suggests a mind-bending alternative. These blocks were not carved, but cast. They are geopolymer concrete, created through an advanced chemical process lost to history. French chemist Joseph Davidovits pioneered this theory, demonstrating that ancient peoples could have pulverized soft limestone or sandstone, mixed it with organic binders and volcanic ash, and cured it into ultra-hard stone. This process would require no advanced carving tools, only chemical knowledge. Under scanning electron microscopes, the evidence becomes compelling. The red sandstone slabs at the site are monumental, weighing up to 130 tons. If they were cast, the logistics of transporting such massive weights vanish. The builders simply carried liquid ingredients in light containers, casting the blocks directly in place on their massive stone foundations. To understand when this happened, we must turn to Arthur Posnansky. Posnansky realized that the Kalasasaya temple nearby was designed as an astronomical observatory. By measuring the alignment of its cornerstones with the solstices, he could calculate the exact date of its construction based on the slow, predictable shift of the Earth's axis over thousands of years. Using the astronomical formula for the obliquity of the ecliptic, Posnansky discovered a shocking discrepancy. The alignments matched the sky not of 500 AD, as orthodox historians claim, but of 15,000 BC. This would make Puma Punku the oldest megalithic site on Earth, built during the depths of the last ice age, long before the rise of Sumer or Egypt. Academic institutions reacted with fierce hostility. Let us look closer at the structural engineering. The H-blocks feature complex, recessed grooves and tenon joints. These are not decorative, they are load-bearing, modular locking mechanisms designed to withstand massive earthquakes, a concept only realized in modern earthquake-resistant skyscraper engineering. The Altiplano is a highly active tectonic zone. The builders of Puma Punku understood this. To bind these massive blocks together, the builders poured molten metal into T-shaped grooves carved into the stone. These metal clamps, made of a unique arsenical bronze alloy, cooled to lock the stones in a permanent grip, preventing them from sliding during seismic shifts. The composition of these clamps is highly sophisticated, requiring extremely high-temperature furnaces. Perhaps the most baffling detail is what is missing: tool marks. Traditional stone carving leaves telltale signs of chisels, hammers, and picks. But the surfaces of the H-blocks are completely smooth, showing no impact fractures, which strongly supports the theory that they were poured into smooth molds. If the blocks were cast, we would expect to find mold marks instead of tool marks. Orthodox archaeologists point to the red sandstone quarry of Karka, 10 miles away. They claim hundreds of men dragged these 100-ton blocks across swampy terrain. But no ropes, rollers, or paths have ever been found, casting serious doubt on this primitive transport theory. If the geopolymer theory is correct, the builders didn't haul massive stones. They hauled sand. Consider the intricate, recessed grooves that run along the H-blocks. Some are only a few millimeters wide, yet they maintain a constant depth and straightness over several feet. Carving this by hand into ultra-hard diorite is a statistical and physical impossibility for primitive tools. What could have destroyed a city of stone so completely? When Posnansky first excavated the site, he found it buried under several feet of mud and sediment. This sediment contained deep-sea shells and organic detritus, suggesting a massive, high-altitude flood swept over the Altiplano, destroying the civilization in a single, cataclysmic day. Just a few miles away lies Lake Titicaca, the highest navigable lake in the world. If we project the sun's path back 15,000 years, the alignment of the Kalasasaya temple is flawless. The sun would rise precisely over the corner pillars on the winter and summer solstices, validating Posnansky's controversial dating and proving the site's extreme antiquity. Orthodox history claims the Tiwanaku culture emerged around 300 AD. Another clue lies in the pumice blocks found at the site. Pumice is a lightweight, volcanic rock. The builders mixed this volcanic glass into their geopolymer recipes to create lightweight, highly insulating structural materials that could be easily cast and handled. Critics of the ancient dating point to carbon-14 tests of organic material found in the soil. Geopolymer concrete can be engineered to be indistinguishable from natural rock. By using local diorite gravel as an aggregate and a sodium silicate binder, the builders created a synthetic diorite that fooled geologists for centuries, hiding its artificial origin in plain sight. Strangely, some of the Puma Punku blocks exhibit intense magnetic anomalies. The modular logic of Puma Punku is unprecedented in the ancient world. The blocks were designed to be interchangeable, manufactured to a standardized set of measurements that suggests a highly organized, industrial-scale production system that rivals our modern precast concrete factories. Where did this advanced knowledge go? Puma Punku is not alone. Similar micro-precision stone joints and potential geopolymer structures can be found in Egypt, Easter Island, and ancient Japan, suggesting a global, prehistoric technological network that was wiped out by the same cataclysm. Today, modern materials scientists are successfully replicating the Puma Punku stone recipe. If Puma Punku was built using geopolymer concrete 15,000 years ago, we must confront a profound truth: humanity has reached high levels of technological sophistication before, only to be wiped out by cosmic or terrestrial disasters, forcing us to start over from nothing. Arthur Posnansky's work, once ridiculed, is finding new life in the digital age. The stones of Puma Punku stand as silent, indestructible sentinels of our forgotten past. They challenge us to look beyond the orthodox narrative, to embrace the possibility that our ancestors possessed a science we are only now beginning to understand.